You know, I was gonna shoot this whole video here outside in the balcony thinking it looks cool and nice and scenic, but no, the noise, the air, the smell of just atrocities here in Miami, Florida. So let's bring this inside. Isn't it so much better to have the peace and quiet of the indoors? People love card tricks. So here's a card trick that involves two different cards. In this case, we have the Jack of Diamonds and the Seven of Hearts. So we're going to lose these cards one at a time, somewhere in the middle of the deck, never to be seen again by human eyes. Maybe it could be seen by alien eyes, and I mean illegal aliens. And then we also lose the Seven of Hearts somewhere in the middle of the deck, again, never to be seen again, especially with the thoroughness of these shuffles and mixes. Look at that. That card is lost. But you see, if we blow a little bit of wind towards the card box, you saw what happened to it? Look, the card actually appears inside, and it's exactly your card, the Jack of Diamonds. I'll tell you what, I'll do that one more time. We'll lose the card somewhere in the middle of the deck, blow a little bit of wind in the card. Oh, you see, this time it's different. The card actually appeared underneath the card box, and it's, well, it's not, it's your other card. It's your other card. Oh my God. Look at that. It's the other card. But that's not what I promised you. What I promised you was that I would find the other card. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. So let me actually find the Jack of Diamonds from this deck in a fast and efficient manner. I'm going to say it's this one over here. Well, actually, no, that's the 7. I found this. You see how that works? And underneath the card box, well, it's the Jack. Honestly, it's the type of card magic that makes you want to punch a baby. But it's a nice combination of a card transposition as well as a card under the box and a card into the box. So you're getting a lot of work for essentially nothing. Now, this routine does use a little bit of sleight of hand that I suggest for you to check out on the PigCake Magic Academy. You could stop hearing me complain about people joining the Magic Academy if you just joined. If I got like, I don't know, 1,000 members, you would never see an ad for this ever again. But check it out. It's very reasonably priced at $5 a month, and you get access to over 1,600 videos going over card stuff, coin stuff, everything you need to become the best person you could possibly be. So for this trick, all we need is a card box and 2 cards selected and controlled to the top of the deck. In this case, let's just say we're using these 2 cards, the King of Diamonds and the 8 of Diamonds. You could use whatever control you want. You could use this control, which I've seen done on Magic Stream. And for the other card, you could use this control. That one works. It also helps the flap of the card box is facing towards the right. The reason for that is because in a moment, we're going to do a little bit of a load, a false load inside of the card box. Now, I know you that watches my videos might think I'm going to make a joke because I said a small load, but I'm past that. I'm mature now. And what you're doing there is essentially a one-handed top palm, which is a very difficult move to get initially because, well, in my case, I have small shrimpy hands. But all you're doing is pressing up with your pinky on the upper right corner, and that card is going to get into a palm position. Now, with that card in palm position, all you're going to do is reach over to the card box, pick it up, and just turn it over and do that. But you see, the larger motion of picking up the box covers the smaller action of apparently seeming like the card is being produced from the inside of the card box. So it's a very nice illusion that you get. And it also allows you to do the next thing, which is the secret load of the card underneath the card box. Now, this is something I've seen done a lot by Danny Darakis. You might be familiar with him because he pretends not to know English. But that's the first production right there where you're producing the card. It comes out of the card box. And here what I'm going to do is that while people are reacting and coming to that, I'm going to simply take the card box and put it on top of the deck. Now, I've taken the opportunity to get a little pinky break right there underneath this card, which is going to allow me to place the box on top of it and now steal both the card and the box underneath as I place it to the side. All attention is on here, so you're not going to have a problem with this. So that sequence just looks like this. Oh my God, look at the card. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And right now, the card is already underneath the card box. So at this point, you're going to pretend to lose the card in the deck one more time. Really, I'm just keeping my little pinky break in there, like it's Sarah from the 5th grade prom. And I'm going to control that card right back to the top as I go, look, I'm going to do it again. I know you weren't paying attention, but I'm going to do it again. Watch. And here you can maybe ruffle the cards, cause the card box to move and go, oh, I messed up. The card went under the box. So you could pull the card out and now show them, wait, there's a problem. This is the other card. It's the other person's card. Now, obviously, they're going to react to this moment. As they react and you relax, you're going to do a top change. As you go, wait, that was your card. And here I've just changed that card for the other one. My top change is really nothing difficult. It's just this. It's just this right here. That. Oh, look. Wow. Look, I'm pointing with my hand. and I'm switching a card as I'm doing it. That's all it is, really. But you're going to do that as you apparently point to the participant, and now you've switched a card. In this case, I'm going to change it back because technically it should be this one. And now this new card goes underneath the card box, and you go, well, I'll try the trick one more time. This time, I'm going to try to find it in the deck. Now, you can go through whatever dynamo shuffle you want, whatever little routine that you've spent way too much time practicing, and ultimately produce one card. Here, I'm just slip cutting that top card to the middle of the deck. And now I could go, watch, I found the card. Well, wait, I found the other, which means that if this is here, then no, you don't think underneath the card box. Yes, it is. And you get a transposition. So look at what you get with this routine. We have a card to box. That's the first beat. Then we get a card to underbox. That's the next routine. Then we get a card. Virginity is cool. Come on. Virginity is transposition to under the box. And all for the price of a couple controls, a top change, and a palm. I think that's well worth it in it. Now, I assume that you have a copious amount of virginity, which is why you're watching this video, and this is definitely well within your means. But if not, again, I highly recommend the PigCake Magic Academy for you to check it out and maybe learn a thing or two. Apart from that, I don't know how to end this video. I'm not really good at outros. I just like to give advice. But it's funny when you have advice coming from me. I guess the good bit of advice that I could end this video with is to use baby powder. Once you reach my age, the ripe old age of 34, you tend to, I don't know, maybe mix up your balls and your thighs. So the way that you circumvent that is by using a little bit of talcum powder, actually baby powder, with cornstarch, and you put it in your nuts. And that way you're fresh the entire day. When I see you again, 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 when I see you again.